Emotion Code and Body Code Thursday. This is another energy healing modality where we're working with the subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind knows everything about you, everything you've done, seen, said, tasted. It knows what limitations you have. It knows what's creating those blocks or imbalances, contributing to physical, emotional, or mental symptoms. So how we talk to the subconscious mind is through muscle testing. Thank you for the rose. So I'm going to be doing muscle testing over here. Boop, 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 boop. To communicate with your subconscious mind. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions and answering them because I want you to be part of the conversation. I'm just the interpreter, so I want you to know what kind of conversation we're having. So how this works is I'm just moving my subconscious mind aside and welcoming you over here and doing the muscle testing. I won't be able to read your mind, so no need to worry about that. I'm just using the muscle testing to communicate with your subconscious mind. Now, we have two types of energy healing modalities. Well, two types of energy healing. There's emotion code. So emotion code focuses on those trapped emotions. These emotions are something that you created, you didn't know what to do with, and you decided to hold on to them. A lot of us don't know how to feel our emotions. They're too intense. They hurt. We weren't taught how to feel our emotions, or we believe that it makes us weak. So we decide to hold on to them. Our emotions are a ball of energy, just like anything else, and it just holds space in somewhere in your body, and it wants to be expressed in some way. So maybe there's some trapped emotions hanging out in your stomach, and it's making your stomach unhappy. Doesn't mean your stomach is failing or anything, it's just unhappy. And these emotions are tied to memories. So if you look back into something that happened in your past and you have an emotional response, you're still holding on to that emotion. We can also have shared trapped emotions where you felt an emotion at the same time with someone else, the same emotion, and there's like that bond. It can be absorbed where, have you met anyone who is having like a mental breakdown or super angry or grieving? You can absorb their emotion because it's so intense. It can be inherited. You can even get trapped emotions when you're in the womb, and those are prenatal trapped emotions. So there's different flavors of trapped emotions that you may have. And I don't know if I said inherited. You can also have inherited. So thank you, mom and dad, for giving you your baggage. But these inherited trapped emotions can be from generations and generations ago that you're still holding on to. And what's cool about these inherited trapped emotions is that when you're releasing them, when we identify them and we're releasing them, it gets removed from every single person who has it. So any of your ancestors, if you have siblings and they have it, and if you have any children. So it's like a full-blown healing session with everybody. So I have a chart here that I look at, and with the process of elimination, I find out what emotion that you're holding on to that's contributing to whatever we're working on today. I will find out around what age this occurred to help jog your memory. We don't always have to find the age. I like finding the age because I'm the type of person who wants to know when things have happened. Like, when did I hold on to this, create this trapped emotion and held on to it? So it's usually give or take a year. So if I come up with frustration around 12 years old, it can be 11, 12, or 13 years old. You may remember something that happened at that age. Now, I know at that age, a lot's going on, hormones, middle school, all kinds of stuff. So it can be something simple, like right now, looking back, we may believe it to be simple, but at the time, it was like worst case scenario. It was like a huge deal. So don't limit yourself to thinking that it has to be something big. It could be anything, any emotion from any circumstance, anything you saw, something was said to you, you got into a fight, something you thought, anything like that. So if you don't remember, that's okay. In the next couple of days, your subconscious mind is going to start throwing memories at you, and you will remember. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have an emotional response because we release the emotion tied to the memory. There are some cases where usually if it's traumatic, you may have multiple emotions tied to that memory. So if you do experience that, not the day after the emotion code session, but following that, then there is something else going on. Once we gather all the information and your subconscious mind is happy, we release them one by one using a magnet. And then those emotions that you created from the past are gone forever. They're done. They're gone. Now, you can still create emotions and hold on to them, but those will be fresh. Those will be from this point forward. All the ones from the past, they're gone. Okay, so with the body code, the emotion code is in the body code, but it is everything about you, mind, body, and soul. We focus on your energetic body, your physical body, any misalignments, pathogens, toxins, nutrition and lifestyle, any emotional stuff, limiting beliefs. I mean, the sky is the limit with this. There are 6 different categories, and within each category is a subcategory within a subcategory. Now, we get very detailed with what is going on in your body, what you're holding on to. Now, I don't want you to get nervous by that, because I'm not going to be digging up into your skeleton closet. No, 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 no. Your subconscious mind is smart, or your higher self is smart. And so what it does is it renames the things that has happened in your past that relates to the body code. So it's pretty much like, okay, I got into a car accident, and it really disturbed me a little bit. So I'm going to call that a physical trauma. Okay, we're going to rename car accident as physical trauma, just so it can help us uncover what you're holding on to. So it's giving little nicknames. So lost my train of thought. So don't worry that I'm going to be digging up in your closet. I keep everything as private as possible. If you sign up and you're telling me, like, I want to work on this, this, and this, and this, I'm going to just sum it up and either call it the situation, or I'm going to call it something, or you can choose what you want to call it, so we can keep your privacy. This is going to be posted on YouTube, and I don't want people, if you don't want people knowing about your trauma and everything like that, don't worry, I won't do anything like that. So with the body code, it's the same thing as the emotion code. Once we gather all the information and your subconscious mind is happy, we release them one by one. How we release them is I take a wonderful magnet and I run it down my right hand a couple of times. This is where we're going to be using our meridians. And our meridians are just your energetic veins or arteries of your energetic body. So your chakras are your organs, your meridians are your veins, your aura is your skin compared to your physical body. So once we identify everything, it's kind of like we take that energy that's hidden in your body, and it's almost like we put a spotlight on it. We're taking it and we're putting it to the curb, trash, we're taking it to the curb, and the magnets are pulling that energy out of your energetic body from the right side. Your right side is your releasing side. So that's kind of how we're doing that. So it's really cool. So I do that one by one, release it, double check it's released, and then continue. And when we're releasing, you may feel sensations in your body, you may not. Emotions may surface during it, it may not. Just because you don't feel anything doesn't mean it's not working. This is unique to everybody. Every session is unique to you. You may feel a lot of stuff one time and not so much another. So that being said, this energy is limitless. We are all connected. So if you're just watching, if I'm not working on you and you're just the observer, you can heal as well. I don't put any limits on this. So if you resonate with something that I uncover, like the trapped emotion of frustration around 12 years old, if you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like she's talking to me, or you get a ping in your stomach, or you just like freeze, whatever the meaning of resonates, whatever resonates means to you or happens in your body, set the intention as I'm releasing, it gets released from you as well. And you can get this secondhand healing. Now, I call it secondhand healing because you are the observer. That doesn't mean you're getting leftover healing. You're getting full-blown healing as well, okay? So, don't come at me if you're like, oh, you're only getting secondhand healing. No, you're getting the full-blown healing. It's just a play on words. It helps me understand. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First up is my girl Amanda. So this is going to be a teaching one, just to kind of see what I do, how this works, and all that fun stuff. So let's do it. I'm going to move my subconscious mind aside. I'm going to welcome Amanda over here, and we're locked on and connected. But first, we're going to do some gratitude cards because they're fun and they're sassy. What does Amanda need to hear? What sass? Let's sass Amanda. What does she need to hear? Ideal partnership. That's me booping you on the nose. Ideal partnership. I am rare and a precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. Let's repeat that. I am greatness because I am greatness. Let's repeat it again. I am greatness because I am greatness. Yes, Amanda, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. And to paraphrase, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing, is it Rumi right now? We're already sassing. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the body code. So, do you have any blocks or imbalances that's preventing you from stepping into your power and from being your limitless self? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So, what we're doing is I ask the subconscious mind, hey, we have a concern here. Do we have anything going on that's contributing to this? In this case, stepping into your power and being limitless. And the subconscious mind's like, yep. And we're like, okay, cool. Can we work on this now? And the subconscious mind's like, yep. Sometimes your subconscious mind will say no. We may have to work on other things, or if we're doing a one-on-one session and we're going, it's tapped out and it's like, listen, girl, I can't do this no more. Thank you, Kurt, for the fireworks. I love fireworks. Thank you. Don't be a frask if it's hidden to, you got this. So we got the green light. So I'm going to be looking at my chart over here. And first up, we have energy. Where's my mouse? Emotional. Thank you, Fudan. Thank you for the balloons. Trapped emotion. And just your basic common trapped emotion. So you created this. You didn't know what to do with it. You're like, you know what? I think I'm just going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to this for a while. And that's okay. So we're going to find the emotion. We have shame. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. So shame around 17. 16, 17, or 18 years old. Okay? 100% sass all day. Yep. You binge. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy them. So I'm going to ask, do you need to know more? No, the subconscious mind's like, that's all the information we need in order to release. You may proceed. And I'm going to ask, is there another imbalance? And it's yes. So by saying, is there another imbalance? Does it mean, are you holding on to more stuff that's contributing to the topic that we're working on? And it's like, yes. So I go back to the main page and we start the whole thing all over again. So energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So your ego loves you so much that it wants to protect you. Whenever you get hurt, emotionally hurt, or even if you're in a traumatic experience like a car accident or anything like that, it does not want you to experience it again. So it will take a snapshot of everything that happened in that moment, and if you experience that again, so let's say you did get into a car accident, as an example, and it was raining, because this is what happened to me years ago. So you may get anxiety when you get into a car. You may get even more anxiety if you're driving and it's raining. And that's your ego's way of saying, like, listen, we got a car accident. There's a chance it might happen again. I'm going to protect you. So get out of the car. And I'm going to get you out of the car by using anxiety, stress, a panic attack, and all these things to get you out of there. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia, okay? So we're going to find out what Amanda's ego has labeled as stranger danger. People seeing you as blank. So when I say you have almost like a fight, flight, or freeze response when I say people see you as what? What's the first thing that comes to mind? People seeing, wow, I can't even spell. What? Chief, what's up? I was actually the one that breaks field. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Let's wait. I will wait to see if anything comes up. If Amanda says anything. Attractive and myself. Okay. Does it have to do with being attractive and yourself? Yes. So I'm going to write that down. Being self. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Oh, I'm already starting to sweat. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and we have another idea allergy. Your personality. So there's something about your personality that you don't like. Now, this can be procrastination. This can be you not believing in yourself. What else? Let me think of things that, being lazy. That's more for me. Being too hard on yourself, maybe? Anything like that. Anything like that. So something about your personality that you don't like. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. We have a pathogen, energy of a pathogen, and a fungus, an energetic fungus. I feel like I'm leaning. All right, so was this inherited? No. Sometimes when it is energetic, it can also be inherited. But this time, no, man, it's all you. This is all you. So you had a fungus at some point in your life. Physically, you took care of it. Energetically, there's some leftovers. So when you have this, here are some symptoms. Anxiety, asthma or allergies, bloodstream infections, so brain fog, craving, sugar, starch, alcohol, fatigue, stomach discomfort, lung infection, nail infection, and skin problems. So you can dabble in a couple of those or maybe just one. It's this energetic fungus. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. You're not lazy. Well, when it comes to like, I'm very lazy when it has to do with like cleaning my house and stuff like that, you know. Just like, no. So we have energy, mental, and a no will to. A no will to. You're unavailable for something. Something happened in the past. You were sad, you were helpless, you felt hopeless, helpless, and you were overwhelmed with physical pain or just life in general, and you thought something with so much intensity that your subconscious mind's like, I think she wants us to run this. Okay, grabs it, runs away with it, and it becomes part of your personality. So we're gonna find out what this is. Now these, I love the body code, but these can be harsh because they only give us one word sometimes, and we're just like, we have to talk it out. But remember, your subconscious is picking the closest one, okay? Be seen. Compliments, recognition, success, being seen, vulnerability, people seeing, oh my, I want to say like 20 things at once. Idea allergy to your personality being attractive and yourself, being seen. People seeing your attractiveness, allowing people to be like, hey, you're absolutely gorgeous, and you being like, yes, I am, but you don't. You say, no, you're wrong, and you're like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Afraid to be yourself because that is part of vulnerability. So there's a lot of layers to this one. There's a lot of layers to this one, Amanda. Hello, welcome. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. We need to get to the level high. I enjoy clean. It's my upstairs I don't like cleaning, but everything I don't know. It's just like a lot going on, and I'd rather watch The Witcher. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, idea allergy. I don't need to clean when I got The Witcher. I got Henry. All right, so stranger danger. Being or feeling ugly. Amanda. Control chaos piles. Chaos piles is how I roll. You did both? Okay. CC. Oh my goodness. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Post-traumatic. And a physical trauma. Okay, so physical trauma can be, like I said, as the example, it can be a car accident, it could be an injury, a fall, a hit, an illness, an extreme illness. It could be a surgery. It can even be stubbing your toe. I don't know about you, but that's like the worst feeling, stubbing that toe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out around what age to help you jog your memory to see if you, something comes to mind. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18. So this happened around 18. 17, 18, or 19 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. So, Amanda, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had 7 releases. Very powerful releases. Where are my magnets? Okay. So, as a reminder, if anybody resonated with any of the things that we uncovered from Amanda, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that second-hand healing. Full-blown healing, second-hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the physical trauma. Did you release the physical trauma? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being and feeling ugly. Did you release the idea allergy to being and feeling ugly? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be seen. Did you release the no will to be seen? Yes. I set the intention to release the energetic fungus. Did you release the energetic fungus? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy, your own personality. Did you release the idea allergy of your own personality? Yes. Ooh, got lava chills from that one. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to people seeing you as attractive and yourself. Being yourself. People seeing you as yourself. Yes. Did you release the idea allergy of people seeing you as attractive and people seeing you as your true, authentic self? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing that's preventing you from being let's rewind. Do you have any blocks or imbalances that's preventing you from stepping into your power and being limitless? No. And we're disconnected. All right, so I'm going to move my subconscious mind aside. I'm going to welcome Janine over here, and we're locked on and connected. And gratitude cards. What does Janine need to know? Woo! All right. Confidence. Today's word is confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with pride of a good mother. I see abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbors over and say, hey, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Put yourself on a refrigerator. All right, let me get set up. All right, so we're going to do inherited. Connects with that. Thinking, feeling, safety connects with that. There you go. Then that's for you too, Chief. Let me get closer to y'all's. All right. Do you have any blocks or imbalances? Do you have any inherited blocks or imbalances that you can release right now? Yes. All right. These are all going to be inherited. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea intolerance. So this is the opposite of, not really that, I would say the opposite, maybe not. This is an intolerance. So it's not so scary where you would label it as a fear or a phobia. You just don't know how to process it. You don't know what to do when it's there, so you shut down. So you may feel tired, extremely sleepy, anxious, overwhelmed, maybe some feelings of stress, emotionally numb, maybe even a headache. That's your body's way of like, I don't know how to process this, so you go into your turtle shell. What's this gonna be? Having energy. So who'd you get this from? Did you get this from your mom? No, your dad? Yes. Is this his? Yes. So you got this from your dad. Do you need to know more? I'm eating cantaloupe. That reminds me of the kid they're like, oh, Sonny, you having fun at the park? And he's like, I like turtles. That's what that comment reminded me of. All right. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Yay. Energy. Allergy or intolerance. A physical intolerance. Physical intolerance. So let's see. So it's intolerant, kind of like, so this could be gluten. You can have you can have celiac disease where if you have gluten you may die, or you can be like everybody else who if they eat gluten they won't die, they just feel bloated and gross. So they kind of have like a little upset. So this is this is similar. So let's find out who gave this to you, shall we? Maybe Triggy, maybe. I don't know. I've never come. You can have an idea intolerance and have a physical response around someone. I'm just lazy to manifest my celiac away. Exactly. Sometimes you just need an outside. Sometimes you just need to look outside. There's nothing wrong with that. Did you get this from your mom? No, your dad? Yes. Is this his? Yeah, this is definitely your dad. There seems to be a theme. I feel like we're always working on something you got from your dad. Team America, world peace. Did I really? So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment. Meridian. Extraordinary meridian. Your governing meridian. So this bad boy. Hold on, let me write this down. Starts here. Goes up and over, all the way down your spine to your tailbone. Symptoms of an unhappy governing meridian include kidney issues, brain and nervous system issues, bone marrow issues, spinal cord issues, stroke, psychological issues, and headache. There's a lot there. So, who'd you get this from? Did you get this from your mom? No, your dad? Yes. Is this his? Yes. So you did get this from your dad as well. Do you need to know more? No. I want tacos. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Y'all can't be talking about food when I'm doing this. Energy. Mental. A no will to. You're just unavailable for something. At least someone in your family was unavailable for something, and then you became unavailable for something. Forgive others. Did you get this from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? No. You got it from your dad, but it's not his. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yeah. So your grandma. Gigi. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I just saw pizza and Chipotle. I'm just going to ignore the chat right now. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. Gratitude. Idea allergy to gratitude. If you're grateful for something, it'll be taken away. And it could be in relation to happiness as well. So if you're happy about something, it'll be taken away. It never lasts. Carmen! Did you get this from your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. Is this his? Yes. So this is your dad's. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. You're fasting right now? I started fasting as well. I'm on the 22-hour fasting journey. All right, let's begin. If anybody resonates with this, even though they're inherited and you resonated with them, set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that second hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the inherited idea allergy to gratitude. Since these are inherited, it's going to take us a little bit longer to release them because they're in deep. Those roots are deep. Did you release the inherited idea allergy to gratitude? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited no will to forgive others. Did you release the inherited no will to forgive others? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the no. I'm going to ask your subconscious mind this because this is inherited. So the governing meridian, do we release? Do we reset? Okay, so we're resetting. I set the intention to reset and balance the inherited governing meridian. Did you reset and balance the inherited governing meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited physical and let me rewind. I set the intention to release the inherited physical intolerance and release the relationship between the substance. Hello. Did you release the inherited physical intolerance? Yes. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Too many words. I set the intention to release the inherited idea intolerance to having energy. Did you release the inherited idea intolerance to having energy? Yes. Do you have any inherited blocks or imbalances you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How does everybody feel? Okay, focus. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Itsmeeeesama over here. We're locked on and connected, but first, gratitude cards. What does Itsmeeeesama need to hear? Whoop. Okay. Love. Love is a splendid thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those things. Three objects or things in your life, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get when singing along to name your song, you know the one, your favorite song. Pew, 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 pew. All right, so love is the theme. And we're working on a heart wall. Weird. All right. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? All right, let's do this. Depression. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Depression around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. With heart walls, once we gather all the information, we release it right away. Okay. So I'm going to say this now. If anybody resonates with anything from here on out, just set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Good night, Triggy. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of depression. Did you release a trapped emotion of depression? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Helplessness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. 30, 31 years old. So around 31 years old, helplessness. Do you need to know more? No. I was like, wait a second, I'm supposed to release. I wasn't done yet. All right. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of helplessness. Did you release a trapped emotion of helplessness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Dread. Dread, dread, dread. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. 30, 31, 32, 33. This one's a freshie. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another? Let's release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of dread. Did you release the trapped emotion of dread? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Welcome, lava chills. Hopelessness. Hello, lava chills. How have you been this evening? Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26. So hopelessness around 26 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of hopelessness. Did you release the trapped emotion of hopelessness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26 years old, rejection, around 26. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No. Itsmeeeesama. You no longer have a heart wall. Your heart is wide open, ready to give and receive that sweet old love. Love. Brought to you by love. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Adam over here. Get over here, Adam. We're locked on and connected, but first, gratitude. What does Adam need to know? All right. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in the state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better, a better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So don't take yourself too seriously. When something unfavorable happens in your life, don't get into a tizzy. Don't spiral. Have your reaction, have your emotions, feel them, but be like, you know what? It's okay. This is leading me to something better. Put a good meaning to it. Already amazing. I've been thinking about the word wonder for the last, oh my gosh, chills, Adam. Woo! All right, let's do this. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. All right. Rejection. Hold on. I can't tell if my air conditioner is dying. No, it's all in my mind. Sometimes it makes a squeaking noise, and that's when I know I need to turn it off. Okay, sorry. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. So rejection around 16 years old. 15, 16, or 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release. The magnet found my other magnet. Sorry if that was loud. Woo! Sorry. Okay, we're just hot mess over here. All right, let's begin. Let's release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. A little bit of panic. Dude, I am on fire. All right, so panic. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? No. 30, 31, 32 years old. Around 32 years old, panic. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of panic. Did you release the trapped emotion of panic? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Depression. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old, depression. Around 28 years old, depression. Do you need to know more? No. Let's release this bad boy. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of depression. Woo! That was really good. Did you release the trapped emotion of depression? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Sadness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 20, 21 years old, sadness. Around 21 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release the trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Taken for granted. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Around 19 years old, taken for granted. Do you need to know more? No. Let's release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of taken for granted. Did you release the trapped emotion of taken for granted? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. All right. We're doing it. Defensiveness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Defensiveness around 23 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there a re-release? I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Whew! You're knocking me out, Adam. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? No. All right. We're disconnected. So you released a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You released 6 trapped emotions from your heart wall. You still have some leftovers, but still you're going to notice a huge difference, okay? All right. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Sarah 717 over here, and we're locked on and connected. You know the drill. What does Sarah need? Oh, that one just like flipped in the, it flipped. I don't even know what I was trying to say after that. We have trust. They're little sharkies. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know it is in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. That one's fun and has sharkies on it. It confirmed awesome. You know, it was funny because I was on a client call today and my shelves in my closet came down and what popped out, so I have a bunch of like nerd stuff and everything, and so the thing that rolled out of the closet was this. So I love archaeology. I have a degree in anthropology, which is kind of like archaeology. I wanted to be like Indiana Jones. So this is, you dig up the shark teeth, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. See? Oh no, there is a shark tooth in there. Wow. Yeah, isn't it funny how it's linked to last week? Okay, Sarah. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, mental, and a memory field. So a memory field. This memory field is preventing you from moving forward, from living your best life. It's almost like a rain cloud over your head. Normally it's located here on your forehead, so it can kind of imbalance your third eye, even your crown, even your throat. So you can't see things clearly. You're not like the observer of your life. You're kind of like giving into everything. Not everything, but it's just preventing you from letting go of something from the past, something you did, something you didn't do, and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out the emotional theme and around what age this occurred. Heartache. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Around 19. 18, 19, or 20 years old, something happened that you're holding on to with the theme was heartache. You felt heartache from this memory, okay? You're here for the song. Aw, yeah. That's like the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Hey, welcome. All right, do you need to know more? No? Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, focus on Sarah. Energy. Allergy or intolerance, idea, allergy, stranger danger. What has your ego labeled as dangerous and trying to protect you from? So this is similar to a fear or a phobia. You come into contact, you're about to go into contact with this, and your mind goes wild. It's like, okay, how are we going to get her out of the situation? Let's give her an upset stomach. Let's give her like maybe some nausea, a panic attack. Yeah, that will work. Sweating, loss of the ability, unable to walk. you know how when you're like scared, you like collapse sometimes. Fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. So it does these things to get you out of there in its own unique way. In the moment, it doesn't feel like your ego loves you. It pretty much feels like it's torturing you, but again, it's trying to protect you. We're going to find out what it is. Being respected. So being respected means a lot of different things. People doing things for you. People showing appreciation. Opening doors for you, if that. Anything where someone goes out of their way to show appreciation for you, it makes you uncomfortable. You're like, ooh, no. So, oh, thank you, Amanda. Now y'all made me lose my train of thought. Nailed it. Yeah, I told you your subconscious was going to be sassy today. Did I not? Future Sarah watching this, rewind to the beginning of your, at your timestamp and rewatch that. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I'm in a great mood. Energy. Mental. And a no will to. Thank you, Mike. A no will to. You're unavailable for something. You created this when you thought something was so much intensity, whether you were sad, overwhelmed, or you felt hopeless, and your subconscious thought this is something that you wanted. I was like, well, you had a lot of passion for it, so I guess Sarah wants me to not do this. We are unavailable for something. We're going to find out what it is. Like I say always, these are usually just one word, and you're just kind of like, what am I supposed to do with that? So I will help guide you. Trust me, Sarah. I will guide you. All right. Now, Sarah. No will to feel feelings. Methinks you had this before, and I remember lecturing you. I'm not going to lecture you again. So feeling your feelings. This can be feeling good emotions, bad emotions, or ugly emotions. It can, like, maybe expressing your feelings to someone, like, hey, you were kind of rude, don't do it again. Or, hey, I love you, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Or, hey, you need to back off. Let Sam drive, but don't let her keep the keys. Hey, was it Joyride? So, feeling. So it could be one emotion. It could be multiple emotions. It's whatever resonates with you. Being vulnerable with someone. Yes, I said the bad word. Anything like that, Sarah. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. Another no will to. All right, what is Sarah? Sarah's like, I'm not co-signing for that. Absolutely not. Another forgive others. No will to forgive others. And this could be one person or a couple people, or maybe just in general. You cross me, I'm never going to give you the opportunity to do it again. No second chances. None. You're done, kid. So maybe just like you were hurt in the past, you trusted, and then you trusted, and you forgave, you trusted and forgave, and you're like, no, I'm done. You know what? At this point, it's just hurting me. So if someone crosses you or whatnot, you don't trust them again. Or forgive them. Or it's more of like, it could be grudges too. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I feel like Sarah is sassing everybody today. She's like, if I'm getting healing, you're getting healing too. Mental. Another no will too. All right. Ooh, forgive self. You're too hard on yourself. You make one little mistake, you are on your case. And you're like, I can't believe I did that. I'm so stupid. Blah, 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 blah. Just the negative self-talk too. Maybe there was something you did and you keep beating yourself up over it. Maybe there's something you didn't do, you keep beating yourself up over it. There's so many things that it could be. So many layers to this. So it's whatever resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Honestly, I was nervous if there was going to be more because I am on fire. And would you believe that I actually have a fan on me right now? It's not doing anything. And the air conditioning? Nothing. It's not doing anything. No. All right. If anybody resonates with any of these imbalances that we have uncovered, that Sarah was so nice to help us uncover, set the intention to release this as well. And you can get some of the secondhand healing. All right, Sarah, you ready? Let's do this. I set the intention to release the trapped. Apparently I'm not ready. I set the intention to release the no will to forgive self. Did you release the no will to forgive self? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to forgive others. Did you release the no will to forgive others? Yes. Whew. I set the intention to release the no will to feel feelings, and I'm going to make sure this covers everything. Everything. If it's similar to this no will to feel feelings, I want it released right now. Right now. Whew. Did you release the no will to feel feelings? Yes, and that better not come up again. I set the intention to release the idea allergy of being respected. Did you release the idea allergy to being respected? Yes. I set the intention to release the memory field to heartache. Did you release the memory field to heartache? Yes, or involving heartache, yeah. Do you have any blocks or imbalances? Sarah broke me. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you could release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Spot on today. You're welcome, Sarah. It was your subconscious. I'm just the interpreter. I'm just asking the right questions. All right. Simply Shauna, are you ready? Let's do this. Be gentle. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. We're locked on and connected. Gratitude cards. Affirmation cards, not gratitude cards. Tomato, potato, you know? What does Simply Shauna need to hear today? Okay, all right. Well, the whole deck fell, so let's narrow it down a little bit. Woo! We have trust again. Trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live in trust and confidence than being a defensive wiener. Don't be a wiener, Simply Shauna. Don't be a wiener. Hashtag don't be a wiener. Trust. Hashtag trust, don't be a wiener. All right. Let me get to the main page. The weather can't decide if it wants to be gloomy or sunny. All right. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. We have misalignment. Chakra. Your third eye chakra. So Your third eye chakra is a little out of balance. So this is all about, people see it as psychic gifts, but it is also being the observer of your life. Understanding that you are not your thoughts, your emotions, or your feelings. You are pure consciousness having a human experience. And this is where manifestation is. You are the creator of your reality. So what goes on in here will be reflected out there as well. This is also understanding perspective. Seeing things as not black or white, but seeing other people's perspectives and be like, you know what? I don't agree with what you say or what you believe in, but I respect it, type of thing. Seeing different point of views. And psychic gifts, too. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxins. Electromagnetic radiation. Some dirty electricity. You got that dirty electricity. All right, so dirty electricity is pretty much voltage spikes from appliances, plugged-in devices, computers, your cell phone. So, I mean, it's everywhere. You got dirty electricity everywhere. This can be from any point in your life, okay? So we'll go ahead and release that. Do you need to know more? No. Hello, Violet Phoenix? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and idea allergy. So this is something that you got hurt in the past and your ego's like never again. So it creates these defense mechanisms of self-sabotage, anger, defensiveness, fight, flight, freeze, response. It creates these defense mechanisms to protect you. So if you don't like vulnerability, how do you act? You throw a flashbang at the situation and you are gone. So we're going to find out what you're afraid of. What it's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So what you're just kind of like, nah, I'd rather not. Control. You have an idea allergy to control. So, hey Linda, how are you? So control. Being responsible. So let's say for business, they're like, all right, you're the team lead. You're in control of all these people. You get to make all the decisions. Or maybe decision making. You're just like, ooh, I don't know. I don't want to make the decision making. That kind of makes you have a little bit of anxiety. Anything where you're in control of something, you don't like it. I definitely see the theme today. Do you need to know more? No. I'm on fire. Yes, standing in your power. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance. Another idea allergy. Pew, 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 pew. Change. You don't like change. You like how everything is right here. This girl is on fire. So you don't like change. And this could be, even if you want to make changes in your life, because it's in the unknown and your ego, your subconscious doesn't know what's on the other side. It's like, no. Here's some fear. Here's some, you can't do this. Remember this time when you tried doing that? Here's this memory. So it will bring in those memories and fear to prevent you from going into something different from change. The mind's lazy. It doesn't like change. Once it's set, it's like, you know what? We already know what to do. Let's just stay here. You do? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I asked Simply Shauna to be gentle and I'm on fire. She's like, mm-mm. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. Being rejected. If you get a hint or a thought in your mind that you might be rejected by someone or something, you reject them first. Maybe that rejection could be to yourself. Maybe you reject yourself by changing habit, working out, whatever that is, and then you beat yourself up for not choosing yourself. Do you need to know more? No? Is there another imbalance? Yes. Makes sense. All right. Energy. Mental. And a no will to. So you are unavailable for something. You experienced this when there was a period of sadness, hopelessness. You were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general. You thought something was so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality, your sparkling personality. Let's see. You have no will to feel feelings. You didn't set the intention to release from Sarah? Your energy is not messed up, okay? You just had an experience. Your ego likes to protect you, and that's all it is. You're just human. That's it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not messed up. So feeling your feelings, this could be good emotions, the bad emotions, the ugly emotions, or one emotion that you can't feel. It like hurts your body and you panic. For me, anxiety and stress. I rarely feel stress. I rarely feel anxiety. But when I do, I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? Why do I have anxiety? And then I spiral and then I panic and, do the human things that we do. Hey, Michael, what's up? I said that from Sarah's. That could be me. Oh, really? Did you set your intentions? So maybe there was a different layer on there. And this could be vulnerability, like I said, with Sarah's. So maybe there's just a little something, or maybe you need to be brought to your attention to sass you and be blunt with you. I don't know. It's your subconscious. I'm just the interpreter. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. If anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of the secondhand healing. Let's do this. I set the intention to release the no will to feel feelings. Did you release the no will to feel feelings? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being rejected. Did you release the idea allergy to being rejected? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to change. Did you release the idea allergy to change? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to control. Woo, that was a good one. Did you release the idea allergy to control? Yes. I set the intention to release the dirty electricity toxin. Did you release the dirty electricity toxin? Yes. I got like a chill up my spine. That felt nice. I set the intention to reset and balance the third eye chakra. Did you reset and balance the third eye chakra? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Let me put this down. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Debbie over here, and we're locked on and connected. Affirmation cards. I can have what I want, whoever I want, ain't got stress. All right, what do we got? Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. Well, isn't this silly? I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm pretty badass mind gardener. Who's Winnie? What? Did I say Winnie? I don't know. If I did, I don't know. That thought has passed. It's long gone. It's on the farm now. All right. Debbie. I am sweating. I gotta fix my pillow. Okay. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So this is stranger danger. You will have a reaction to this idea, person, place, thing, or situation is to get you out of there. So let's find out what you don't like. Charging money. So this can be if you have a business, charging money, especially it could be towards family. Maybe people offer to pay you for something and you say no. Or it could be just spending money. Oh my God, video games, yes. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Thank you, Fudan, for the lightning bolt. Energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. So this is a lot of these are limiting beliefs, but these are like definitely a limiting belief. So this is a negative statement where it's a negative statement that is perceived truth by the subconscious mind. So it's going to verify it and show you that it's real. Be like, I do good. And you're just like, no, I don't want that. Change it. Change it. So we're going to find out what this is. I'm not allowed to blink. So for many of us, and this is interesting because this was in a recent session, I'm not allowed to be myself. I'm not allowed to have wealth. I'm not allowed to XYZ. Put it in there. So whatever that is. I have the issues. What? You have no issues. How dare you say that? What's going on? What happened? All right. Until I see Athena, I'm going to get to you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Oh, you have this issue. All right. I got it. All right. I have this issue. Okay. I'm picking up what you're laying down. All right. I read it as I have issues. I was like, you take that back. Don't make me sass you. All right. Mental, programming, despair anchor. So another despair anchor. All right, what is it? That too. People want to hurt me. So people are mean to you. They don't treat you with respect. It's and it's not so much like physical, but it's just like no matter where you go, people can be rude to you or mean. They snap at you. There's something going on in that umbrella of people want to hurt me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, programming, another despair anchor. A despair anchor. I'm not enough. I'm not enough for wealth. I'm not enough to be loved. I'm not enough to be respected. I'm not enough to blah, 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 blah. Whatever that is, or in general, I will set the intention that everything will be released from there. I feel like a lot of us can resonate with this too. You have some time, Amanda Panda. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Thank you for the heart, me. Energy. Mental, you're welcome. Programming. And a despair anchor. Thank you for the rose. So a despair anchor. Despair anchor. I'm unworthy. Well, I'm glad these are coming up so we can't get rid of them. So unworthy in certain areas of your life or just in general. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. I want every single one of you to set the intention that you will get rid of the I am unworthy and I am not enough. People want it, all of them. And when I say I'm not allowed to blank, put in what resonates with you. All of this. Every single one. Every single one of you, okay? Intend to release every single one. All right. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm unworthy. And anything that is a hint of I'm unworthy, let it go. Release, release. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm not enough. And anything that resembles or has a hint of it as well, release it, release it. Be gone. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm not enough? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, people want to hurt me. Again, anything that's close to it, flirts with it, I want it gone. Gone, gone, gone. Release, release, release. Did you release the despair anchor? People want to hurt me. Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor. I'm not allowed to blank, whatever it is. Put in one thing, put in multiple things, all of it. Be gone. Did you release the despair anchor? I'm not allowed to blank. Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to charging money. Charging money. Any limiting beliefs in regards to money, let it be gone. Did you release the idea allergy to charging money? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. How does everybody feel? Forever. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. All right, forever, we're locked on and connected. But first, gratitude card. Gratitude. We have another trust. A lot of people do not trust. That's okay. It's normal. All right. Especially if there's sharks around. I wouldn't trust either. Have you watched the news? Have you seen the news? My goodness. All right. I trust everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know in my gut. But also because it's way more fun to live in with trust and confidence than be a defensive wiener. Don't be a wiener. Hashtag trust. Don't be a wiener. Why would we trust anything? Trust yourself. Trust your gut, your intuition. All right. Highest priority emotion code. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority we can release right now, or you can release? I guess I shouldn't say we. This is your session. Anything you can release right now. Yes. Shame. Just me just slipping in that energy healing session. Yes, we. If I take your Reiki class, will I have access to you afterwards if I have questions? Yes, you will. You will. You will be part of the Telegram. You can ask me any questions. You can email me. We have once a month, except June, we have energy shares as well. All right. Shame. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. Shame. 36, 37, or 38. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 17 years old. So 16, 17, or 18. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? No. 40, 41 years old. Rejection around 41 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Fear. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? Yes. 45, 46 years old. Around 46 years old. Fear. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37. I forgot my numbers. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Defensiveness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? No. 40, 41, 42 years old. Defensiveness. Around 42. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Overwhelm. I don't even need to know the age. I already resonate with it. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? Yes. Before birth? No. After birth? Yes. After 5? Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Overwhelmed at 8 years old. Wow. So around 8 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Whew. These were good. So if anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of overwhelm. Whew. Did you release the trapped emotion of overwhelmed? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Did you release the trapped emotion of fear? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release the trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Magnets are killing it. All right, now we're going to jump to body code. Highest priority again, but first, gratitude cards. No judgment. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and I tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? So you have trust and no judgment. Yeah, this is forever. Yep. Oh, Terry! I was just looking for your username. This is all you, Terry. All right. How do you feel after the first round? Oh my God, that is me. See, you answered your own question. All right, Terry. I need a drink of water. Let's begin. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Toxin. Ears are plugged. Hey, Kevin! Kevo, what's up, dude? Food toxin. Sweetener. Artificial sweetener. So these are your diet sodas. This can be from any time of your life. You could have had a sip of soda and it stayed in your body. So aspartame, in other words I don't know how to pronounce, but artificial sweetener. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, idea allergy. Bye-bye artificial yuckiness. Artificial toxic yuck, I like that. So an idea allergy. This is a fancy word of saying your defense mechanisms. If there is something that makes you uncomfortable or freaks you out, like a fear or a phobia or something that happened to you in the past that got really, where you got hurt, your ego is going to step in and protect you. It's kind of like the antivirus of your computer. You know, if you can't go to certain websites, and sometimes it's overprotective that you can't even go to the websites you like, your basic Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or anything like that. It's like, nope, sorry, it's dangerous. And you're like, what's going on here? It's trying to protect you. So we're going to find out what it is. Being deserving. This was a good one. What? So, being deserving of love, of happiness, of money, of wealth, of being enough. Any type of being deserving. It can be in a specific area of your life or in general. 1,000%. Honey is a good sweetener? Noted. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Come on. Energy. Mental. Programming. And a despair anchor. I really need to stop clicking. So this is another word for a limiting belief. It's a negative statement that is perceived truth by the subconscious mind. So if you believe you are not deserving of something, it's going to bring in things where you feel like you aren't deserving. Like evidence, like, yeah, you shouldn't get it. Is this undeserving? That one snuck up on me. Excuse me. All right, we're going to find out what it is. I'm unworthy. Undeserving and unworthy. They're close. What? Did you set the intention to release this, Terry? Thank you. Oh my gosh, Fudan! I remember. There you go. Let it be known that is this day, this 6th day of July, or 7th day of July, if you're Fudan. Alright, so just being unworthy. Feeling that you are unworthy. It's false, it's fake news, we don't believe in it, we're gonna get rid of it because it's trash. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. A no will to. Again, what is... You're unavailable for something. You're not going to do this. Because at one point in your life, there was a time where you were sad, overwhelmed with physical or physical pain, or life in general. You thought something was so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. Happy Kangaroo Day! Is that really a thing? Alright, so we're going to find out what this is. Sometimes they're one word, and they can be harsh. We'll discuss. Receive abundance. Ooh. Abundance doesn't just mean money. Abundance of love, abundance of happiness, abundance of cornbread. Whatever that means to you, or just abundance in general. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, another idea allergy. State fair cornbread. Sorry, my mistake. Feeling safe to be yourself. Vulnerability. I said it. Southern cornbread, yes. You know what? All cornbread. I love them all. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. These were also very good, Terry. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention. It gets released from you as well, so you can get some of that second-hand healing. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to feeling safe to be yourself. Did you release the idea allergy to feeling safe to be yourself? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to receive abundance. Did you release the no will to receive abundance? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm unworthy. Any hints of it as well? Did you release the despair anchor, I am unworthy? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being deserving. Did you release the idea allergy to being deserving? Yes. I set the intention to release the artificial sweetener toxin. Did you release the artificial sweetener toxin? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? All right, Erica, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. We're locked on and connected. First, affirmation cards. All right, beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. I'm always side-eyeing you, man. It's like a thing now. All right. Highest priority. Let's do this, Erica. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy. Offensive. You got a little entity. Now don't freak out. Hold on. Let me write this down. You're like, what? An entity. So nowadays, we associate entity with ghost. 50 years ago, an entity was like, this is an entity. This is an entity. This is an entity. So people usually freak out when they hear entity. Can it mean a ghost? Not a spirit, but a ghost? Sure. Is that what it is? I don't know. Maybe it is. So entities are it's just negative energy. That's all it is. It can be, you can get it from someone else. It could be that spirit, that ghost, or it can be your own creation. We can create our own negative energy gunk, our own entity. If we are neglecting a part of ourselves, if we are acting like a part of ourselves doesn't exist, maybe there's some heartache there or something we have a hard time facing, but we feel it and we're just acting like it's not there, it can actually create an entity, okay? Negative energy. I like to think of it as space junk that's orbiting around our bodies and our aura. Is it around our bodies? No, I just think it's fun. It makes it less scary if you think of it as space junk. But it's just taking up space somewhere. Negative energy. That's all it is, okay? In this universe, there are two worlds of one. So yeah, not the Scorpio side eye. So don't freak out. Now, if it is a spirit, we'll do ghost, because when I say spirit, I think of loved ones who've passed on, and that's not who that is. These are just entities or ghosts who they're judging themselves. They don't feel like they deserve to move on. And so they stay on this plane for whatever reasons. How they passed away, they're punishing themselves, XYZ. I'm not a ghost expert. But you can be living your best life, going to the store, going somewhere, and an entity will catch your eye. Or you'll catch its eye and be like, ooh, you're very attractive. So you can probably have the same energy as it. Maybe you're having a bad day and you feel very sad and you come across an entity who also its energy is sadness. It'll be like, ooh, I want to hang out with you. And so it hangs out with you. Or it can be attracted to your light. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Nothing to be afraid of, okay? Nothing to be afraid of. It's just space junk. So if you have any of these hanging around with you, here are some symptoms. Fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addiction, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. Ooh, so there's a lot there, but especially if you're neglecting a part of yourself, your body's going to manifest these symptoms to get your attention, be like, you can't run away from this. It's better to just face it, heal from it, and move on. So many of those apply, yep. Oh yeah, just got an entity. All right, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, a broadcast message. So a broadcast message is a vibrational frequency stored in the body, and it is sending out messages to the world. So you can be sending out, ignore me, and people feel called to ignore you subconsciously. They don't realize that they have no reason. They just, have that feeling to do it. Have you ever met someone you just feel called to not talk to them or to do something you don't know why? You're like, I don't know, I can't stand them. Or they did nothing wrong. There's something about them. They're probably sending something out where you feel called to do so. It doesn't make any sense. So we're going to find out what this is. I am bad. Now, before you think well, I'm not a bad person, I've done nothing wrong. It could be you feel like a bad person, so people treat you poorly. Maybe they don't respect you. Maybe no matter what you do, people are disrespectful. So it can be anything kick them in the shins. Yes, exactly, Fudan. So it doesn't mean you're a bad person, but kind of treating you as if you are bad. Not an evil person, but maybe bad is a bad word to use. What would be less than bad? You're bad. Dislike. No. Just what would be less than bad? Not good enough, maybe, I would say. Something like that. Unwanted. Yes, that's also very good. So in the umbrella of I am bad, it could be unwanted, not good enough, disrespected, undeserving. All right. Undesirable, yes. Do you need to know more? No. Unwelcomed, yep. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and another broadcast message. Lacking, yep. All right. Disrespect me. This can be in general, either in general or a specific people. Maybe your friends and your friends respect you, your family doesn't, or friends and family respect you, but strangers don't, or your coworkers don't. When did I get so smart? So maybe you're going to the store and people are disrespectful to you, and you're like, I did nothing wrong. Why are you being weird? So it could be something like that. You're sending that out. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment. Chakra. Your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is below your belly button. It is all about one-on-one relationships, feeling those feelings. Thank you, Michael. Creativity, sexuality, and your passions. And it can be imbalanced when you don't set boundaries. You're either controlling yourself, controlling other people, or being controlled, not going with the flow, kind of holding on to stuff. And any limiting beliefs with one-on-one relationships. Not necessarily romantic, but any relationship is any one-on-one relationship. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment. Soft tissue. Okay. Now, My ego's trying to protect me. I felt some anxiety. Okay, organ. Because when we get to the skeleton and the muscles, I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm like, I don't know. And lungs, that's just my limiting belief. All right, so lungs. Your lungs are unhappy. This does not mean they're failing and you need to run to the doctor and be like, check out my lungs, they're failing. No, they're just unhappy. So they could be unhappy. There is some sort of energy preventing them from running at 100%, or it being happy. It's preventing it from being happy. The communication between your lungs and your brain may be a little bit off. There's a lot of things. It could be another imbalance preventing your lungs from being happy. When your lungs are unhappy, it's going to manifest these symptoms. It's going to throw a temper tantrum. And this temper tantrum includes asthma, discomfort between the shoulder blades, discomfort in the ribs and the upper back. It also generates emotions. So your organs generate emotions as well. So these are crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness. These can be your go-to emotions, or you just may feel these more than you would like. So it's your lungs. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your right spleen meridian. We're kind of going all around the world here. We're a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right, so your meridians are your energetic veins or arteries of your subtle body. Your chakras are your organs. Your aura is the skin in relation to your physical body. So when these pathways, it's just the flow of energy. They're carrying the flow of energy. Whenever they're imbalanced, they will manifest symptoms in your body. And this one's a long list. Okay, buckle up. Here we go. Fatigue, immune issues, diabetes, weight issues, imbalance in appetite, either overeating, lack of appetite, or lack of protein intake, weakness, dementia, stress, bloating, edema, bruising, dizziness, pale, weak, sluggish, and cold. Thank you, Thomas. Oh, and it generates the following emotions. I forgot. It generates emotions too. Anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. Long list. So you may dabble in a couple of those. You were like, I took a little bit of weakness, a little bit of bloating, sometimes some dizziness, and some anxiety. It's your spleen. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. If anybody resonates with these, and if you're unsure if you resonate, just be like, I'll take some of that secondhand healing and release them. And you can get some of that secondhand healing. I'm sorry. I have a piece of hair, right there. It's really bothering me. Okay, let's go. I set the intention to reset and balance the right spleen meridian. Did you reset and balance the right spleen meridian? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the lungs. Did you reset and balance the lungs? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the sacral chakra. Did you reset and balance the sacral chakra? Yes. I set the intention to release the broadcast message. I think it was I'm disrespected. I just wrote disrespected. Did you release a broadcast message? I am disrespected. Yes. I set the intention to release a broadcast message. I am bad. Did you release a broadcast message? I am bad. Yes. I set the intention to release this entity, the negative energy. Did you release this entity? Yes, that one was a good one. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. All right, Erica, how do you feel? Highest priority, emotion code. Okay. Mana Panda. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming a Mana Panda over here. What kind of arrow? And we're locked on and connect. I don't know, like an arrow. I'm not marking on my arm. I don't know, just your basic arrow. Okay. Oh! All right, so it looks like 2 popped out. We'll take them both. First one is no need to do. No need to do. I'm exactly where I need to be. Exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of one's life path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. Options. Oh, wait, here. If you wanted to see. Options. As I open the abundant possibilities of my life path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet. Ooh, I like this card. And I allow myself to choose whatever makes me the happiest without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. Bet. That was a really good one. So in conclusion, they pretty much said, it's already here, it's already done, just relax. And have fun with life. All right, Amanda Panda. Amanda Panda. All right, do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Self-abuse. Okay, all right. I always lecture. Self-abuse can mean a lot of different things. 1, negative self-talk. We are all guilty of this. We're dicks to one another ourselves. We're mean. We need to start being our biggest cheerleader. 2, physically not taking care of yourself, meaning drinking too much, maybe drinking, I don't know, not getting enough sleep, not eating enough, eating too much, anything taking care of you physically. And the last one is physically harming yourself. So a lot of layers. Usually it's a negative self-talk, okay? And sometimes, when a good video game comes out, some of us may not sleep well because we're up all night. Detention. So when did this happen? Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old. So self-abuse around 12 years old, 11, 12, or 13 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. Amanda Panda. I'm sober but bad on water. Amanda Panda. All right. So did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. So 16, 17, or 18 years old, self-abuse. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. This one's kind of a freshie. So rejection around 27, 28, or 29 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So around 19 years old, rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Cops and first responders, Paige. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. I hope you had a safe holiday. So grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. So grief around 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17 years old. Grief around 17. Do you need to know more? No. That's why you keep seeing 27. Oh. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Fear. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 25? No. 20, 21 years old, fear. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. I am on fire, Amanda Panda. These are really good releases, so they're going to be really good. So if anybody resonates with any of these, you know the drill. Set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get some of that second-hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Did you release the trapped emotion of fear? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. All right, so moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Leopeeketomeato. Freaking love your name. And we're locked on and connected. All right, and immediately on fire. All right, well, this makes me a little nervous. All right, what does Leopeeketomeato need to hear? Ooh, okay. Authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it, doesn't have to get it. But at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. That one's a good one. All right. So, Leopeeketomeato. Do you have a heart wall? You do. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. We have grief. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old, grief. So around 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another way? We release them. Whenever I'm doing something wrong, I get like a ping or like a in my gut, kind of my subconscious or my higher self punched me in the gut and like, listen, lady, you're supposed to release it first. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release the trapped emotion of grief? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Self-abuse. Negative self-talk, not physically taking care of yourself and physically harming yourself. It's normally the negative self-talk. Or if you're in high school or college, not getting enough sleep, partying all the time, all that fun stuff. All right, so did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Self-abuse. People who play video games. Oh my gosh. Amanda, have you seen the games coming out in like the next 4 months? You won't see me on lives for a while. I'm just kidding. All right, so self-abuse. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. 30, 31, 32 years old. So around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion, your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Insecurity. Insecurity. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Insecurity around 27. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of insecurity. Did you release the trapped emotion of insecurity? Yes. All right, Leo. Do you have a heart wall? Yes. Do you have a trapped emotion in your heart wall you can release right now? Yes. Defensiveness. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 years old, defensiveness. I can resonate with that one. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Whew. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? Yes. Do you have a heart wall? No. Do you have a hidden heart wall? No. Leopeeketomeato, you are free from a heart wall. You're wide open, ready to give and receive that sweet love. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here. And we're locked on and connected. But first, let's get some sassy cards for Athena. Okay, we got a couple. We got two. Oh, these are bonus cards. So, okay, I know how to say this word. Ready for the sass. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. I like that. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Mount Everest on inspirational quotes? No. They don't. They're grunting and crying and cursing like frickin' pirates, but that just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So perseverance. And you also got another card, abundance. Congratulations! It seems you're due for a little. Okay, it's like tiny words up there. It's hard for me. An infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. The card told me to do that. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready. Unless you're lactose intolerant, enjoy your well-deserved dessert. Metaphorical dessert. Abundance. Bye. Have a good one. Uh-oh, people yelling at Fudan. All right. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Unsupported. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16, 17. Unsupported around 17 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Defensiveness. Oh, Athena, why are you so defensive? Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Nervousness. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. Nervousness. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anxiety. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, yes. After 45, no. 41 years old. Anxiety around 41. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Guilt. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old. Guilt. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. 16 years old, rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Taken for granted. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 45? No. 40, 41, 42 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. I thought we were going to keep on going. All right. You know the drill. If anybody resonates with any of these trapped emotions, go ahead and set the intention. It gets released from you as well. And you can get some of that secondhand healing. You would be full. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of taken for granted. Did you release the trapped emotion of taken for granted? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of guilt. Did you release the trapped emotion of guilt? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of anxiety. Did you release the trapped emotion of anxiety? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of nervousness. Did you release the trapped emotion of nervousness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of defensiveness. Did you release the trapped emotion of defensiveness? Yes. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unsupported. Did you release the trapped emotion of unsupported? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? All right. So we have 4 affirmation cards that we're going to read. This is take what you need, but this is what everybody needs in the group. This is what y'all need. Unlimited potential. I choose to live my life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I ever tune into anything else? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz and talk radio. Oh, I'm cool with the Bill and Toe. Bill and Ted. Thank you for the heart me. All right, and then we have gratitude. Today I'm grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can at least be a little grateful for. Like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented the internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want. Using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. This is where's my box? Riley was up here, so I moved everything. So it's actually in my Amazon storefront. I put this up there if anybody wanted to check it out. In there. Okay, so that's gratitude. Next one is inspiration. There's a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones, or who said, I forget his name, Morgan Freeman. through a megaphone with lots of applause. Yes! Last but not least, this is the bonus card, Manifestation. This is a good closing. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there. Why can't I not read this? The more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. You don't have to use that word if you don't want to. Oh, we have a rogue one. Worthiness. Oh, this is cute. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it, and I demand it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else, and then run away very, very quickly. What was the question? Oh, I asked for a root beer float and I got it. Hey! My little girl me, about to experience everything she dreamed of and when she was little. Exactly. All right, y'all. Look up the meaning of what? Of what? Rewind. I don't see... Oh my God, Fredan. All right, you guys. This will be posted on my YouTube on Monday. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for everybody who signed up. Thank you all for the gifts, the follows, the shares, the likes. Thank you for the great conversation. I love each and every one of you. I will, depending on how busy I am tomorrow, I may be on for some Reiki tomorrow. I won't be on Saturday. I'm teaching Reiki too. So have a phenomenal rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't even know if I can leave. There's no button to leave. Oh, there it is. All right. Bye.